Right, hi there guys, hope you're all having a good weekend. Thought I'd do something a little bit different going forward and actually just do a little video. I will post the screenshots of the charts and stuff as well for the analysis, but I just thought I'd go through a little video just explaining analysis, just hopefully it might show my thoughts a little bit better and clearer. So let me know what you think on this as well. So we're going to start with Bitcoin, as always, so you can sort of see nothing's really changing on Bitcoin. We're still just in this sort of in this choppy sort of balancing session area, just above this 24,200 to 25,600 zone. So nothing really is going to change there. If we move up, I still see this zone here as resistance around the 29,600 to 31,420. And if we go out to the weekly zone, if we start breaking below this zone here, then it brings into play the 18,240 to 19,890 zone initially, and probably even this 15,500 to 16,500 zone at these sort of swing lows here, especially if we get some downside momentum. But you can see now this is the weekly chart. So we've been in this sort of range between 24,200, 25,600 and 29,600 to 31,420 now for, what's that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So sort of, what, 8 months now. We need to see some sort of like breakout from here to see the next move. But all the time we're in here, we can just play the range, which is this zone here is resistance, this zone is support. We'll then go and look at the S&P 500. You can see we've really shown some weakness in the market this week. We got that. We've been speaking recently about if we got some follow through below the this zone here at 44.35 to 44.69, we could see it moves down into this support area. We got a weak close on Friday, so let's see how the market opens up. This is still some strong support, and if you look at this, if we start breaking below this support, we're sort of looking at, certainly in the short term, moving into a bit more of a downward negative trend. So this support zone here at 42.90 to 43.40 will be key. How we start next week will be key. It's not beyond the realms of possibility that we get a little poke below and then we get the reaction back up. But if we start getting sustained breaks below here, and by sustained breaks I mean what we will see is sort of let me just get a excuse me one second. Alright, sorry guys, couldn't remember where the arrow was. So if the sustained momentum would see something like this, where the market moves down below there, and then when it comes back into that zone, you generally speaking want to see sort of like a bit of a more corrective structure into that, and then it comes back and pulls into that, and then holds it, and then you see further, uses it as resistance, and then it uses it as further downside momentum, and those are the best times to get in. Once you see that sustained break, pull back into that zone, and then look to get short to take it down lower. So that's what we mean by a sustained break on the S&P. So obviously that's what we want to see if we're going to see some downside momentum into this zone. If we do hold it, then again we're just staying in this overall bigger range. We do have this minor zone here at 44.35 to 44.69, but ultimately the resistance of this zone, of this range, is at 45.60 to 46.10. And then finally, we're going to take a quick look at the DXY. No real change has happened on the DXY now either. We're back into this sort of resistance area. Again, I wouldn't be totally surprised to see some sort of liquidity grab of this these highs here, and then a reversal for it to hold into as resistance and see a little bit of a move lower. You can see this is quite a consistent, strong trend from that support zone. We're holding sort of the moving averages. It's been quite strong, albeit sort of like grinding higher, but we're still very much in this overall range of the DXY. So if we can see a liquidity grab off here, and then some weakness, I really wouldn't. I'd fully expect to see some pullback, maybe not down into the support if it wants to break out, but I would still expect to see some sort of pullback and retracement before pushing up higher. Next zone of resistance, if we do just push straight through, the next zone of resistance is 108.10 to 109.30. You can see that's over here where it was resistance turned a bit of support there. So we will update on that next week as well. Hope this video has made things a little bit clearer and a little bit more easier to understand the thought process. I will put some commentary and text and charts into the channel as well. But I hope you've enjoyed that, and good luck with the week trading, and I will speak to you all again next week. Cheers.